Today, a powerful message from the angels reaches you, bringing a truth that perhaps your heart has already felt, but words had not yet revealed. There is someone in your life who loves you with a rare intensity, something that surpasses the ordinary and reaches a level of deep and true devotion. This love is so overwhelming that they are willing to give up everything they have built, all the paths and choices made so far, to take a step by your side. Yes, the angels are here to reveal that this person has already begun a transformation in their life, a process of surrender and courage to be with you, regardless of the consequences. Throughout this message, you will begin to understand what truly happens in this person's heart. The angels show that, although this love hasn't always been evident, it is, in fact, an intense flame burning inside them. Even amidst doubts, hesitations, and barriers, the strength of this feeling is such that this person has decided to leave behind fears, certainties, and even achievements that once seemed important. Nothing holds the same value anymore when compared to what they feel for you. Perhaps you have noticed subtle changes, gestures that did not exist before, gazes that last longer than they should. But what the angels want to show you is that this transformation is much deeper than it appears. This person is shedding their own defenses, layers that once protected them, and opening their heart in a novel way. Each day, they are getting closer to a definitive decision, making it clear that the love they feel for you is capable of facing any storm, any challenge, no matter how big it is. This process is not simple. The angels reveal that they face a true internal storm, as leaving everything behind is a choice that involves sacrifice and courage. Often, they find themselves in conflict between the love that consumes them and the fear of losing what they have built so far. But even in the face of uncertainties, what they feel for you is like a guiding force, a light that illuminates the path and shows that being by your side is the destiny they choose. And quietly, they have already started to act, turning thoughts into concrete steps to reach you. The angels show me that each day they are getting closer to a point of no return. They know that by taking this step, their life will take a completely new direction. Perhaps they have tried to resist this feeling, denying to themselves the depth of what they feel. But over time, they have realized that there is no longer any way to avoid it. The love they nurture for you is like a powerful current that drags them, that drives them to be braver, to face their own fears and limitations. They often find themselves in moments of deep reflection. The angels show that they think about the decisions they have made, about the choices they made before meeting you, and realize that many of the paths they have taken have lost their meaning. This love has brought a new meaning to their life, and they wonder how far they are willing to go to have you by their side. Each choice, each step taken in this direction, brings the two of you closer to a meeting where love will be the center of everything, and they are increasingly willing to face the consequences, whatever they may be. And the most beautiful thing about all of this is that this transformation happens without you having to lift a finger. Their presence, their essence, are enough to awaken in them the desire to change, to grow, to love intensely. The angels reveal that their energy touches that person in a unique way, as if you were the ray of light that illuminates their darkness, the warmth that heats their cold nights. They feel that by their side they could be who they really are, without fear, without reservations. And that's what drives them to leave behind everything that has been and everything they know, to live something true and profound. Maybe you wonder, why now? Why has this person decided to transform their life and move in your direction at this moment? The angels show that love is a powerful force that acts at the right time, and that now your hearts are ready for this encounter. Every experience, every learning up to this point has prepared this person to understand that what they feel for you is more than just a passing desire. It's a feeling that transcends, that crosses the barriers of time and space. They have realized that nothing they have has real value without you by their side, and they are willing to follow this truth. So it's time to prepare your heart, to open your soul to receive this person who is on a journey of surrender. The angels are preparing the way, moving the energies so that this encounter happens at the right moment, when both are ready to experience something sublime. They ask you to continue being who you are, with the authenticity and the brightness that only you possess, because that's what keeps the flame of this love alive. Before moving forward, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I receive this love," to affirm to the universe that you are ready to receive all that this feeling has to offer. They also ask you to trust, as this love is like a seed that needs the right time to blossom. Every gesture, every decision that they are making is being guided by the angels, who help them overcome every internal barrier, every fear, so that in the end, they will be by your side completely, without restrictions, without doubts. This person feels that you are the point of peace, the reason for their search, the answer their heart has been longing for. They are ready to face all challenges, to give up whatever is necessary, as they realize that this love is rare, it is true, it is something their soul recognizes. The angels accompany them, strengthening their courage, giving them the strength to go beyond, to break down every barrier, and the result of this process will be a love that transcends the ordinary. Be ready to live this story, to allow the feelings to flow without haste, as true love does not hurry. It waits, it grows, it transforms, until it becomes an unbreakable bond. The angels are by your side, guiding every step, every decision, so that you and this person are exactly where you need to be. Remember, this is just the beginning of a journey of surrender and devotion, where love will be the center of everything. The love that this person feels for you is so intense that it transcends the barriers of logical understanding, of the reasons that make us ponder and calculate. The angels reveal to me that, for them, there is no longer any doubt. In their soul, the decision has already been made, and everything they are experiencing at this moment is a preparation for the time when they will be by your side, in a deep and real love. This feeling is a force that moves them forward, that makes them dream of a future where they can live freely, without the ties of the past, without the insecurities that once kept them captive. You are to this person like a lighthouse that illuminates their path. They feel inspired by your way of seeing the world, by the lightness you carry with you. It's as if, by observing you, they also recognize themselves, but with a version of themselves that has not been completely revealed yet. Every time you smile, act kindly, face your own challenges, they see in you the courage to live true love. And this vision fills them with hope, with a desire to transform themselves to deserve this feeling, to rise to what you can build together. But the angels show me that the path to this love is not without obstacles. This person still faces internal conflicts, fears that sometimes threaten their determination. There are memories and experiences from the past that still echo in their heart, trying to convince them that it's better to protect themselves, that it's safer to keep a safe distance from anything that can challenge their heart. However, the angels are by their side, whispering words of encouragement, reminding them that true love is worth every risk, that this journey is a process of healing, self-discovery. Every time they try to pull away, it's as if an invisible force pulls them back to you. The angels reveal that this is not a coincidence. This connection between you is destined to happen. Both of you have been prepared in different moments and experiences, so that now you could meet and share something beyond the superficial, something that touches the depths of the soul. You were chosen, even before understanding, to embark on this journey of love, healing, and transformation. This person, in recent times, has allowed themselves to look within, confronting parts of their history they used to avoid. This is a process that angels have been guiding with great delicacy, as they know how painful it can be to revisit fears, disappointments, and regrets. However, what they find within themselves when thinking of you is a strength, a will that grows and overcomes each of these barriers. It's as if you were the sun illuminating what was once in the shadows, bringing clarity and peace into their life. And don't think you need to do anything special for this love to flourish. The angels want you to know that it is your essence, your way of being, that deeply touches this person. Every gesture of yours is like evidence of what love can be, an inspiration for them to allow themselves to go beyond what they knew, so that they can finally surrender to the feeling that grows stronger every day. The angels whisper for you to keep being who you are because your light is what guides this person to true love. The angels also reveal that they have already begun to make important decisions, silently acting so that your love becomes a reality. They are slowly letting go of what kept them distant, freeing themselves from the ties that prevented them from fully living. This transformation is a clear sign that they are willing to face any barrier, to leave everything behind, because they see in you the love they have always sought, the peace their heart longs for. You will gradually notice signs of this transformation. Perhaps they will start to show more affection, to get closer, to let you see a bit more of their vulnerability. These small demonstrations are the first steps they are taking towards a new beginning by your side. Each of these gestures is an indication that they have already begun their journey of surrender, leaving everything behind to follow the call of their heart. And the angels ask that you receive these signs with gratitude, with the awareness that this is a sacred process, that both of you are experiencing a spiritual awakening that transforms not only the relationship, but also who they are. It is a love that heals, that uplifts, that reveals the most beautiful and true essence in each one. They ask you to allow yourself to feel this love, to open up without fear, without reservations, to what the universe is bringing to you. The love that this person feels for you is a love that defies time, that is not limited by circumstances. They feel that by your side they can find the peace they have always sought, the meaning that has often eluded them. This feeling is something that moves them, that makes them want to become a better person, someone who deserves to experience this pure love. And the angels are by their side, guiding every choice, every step, so that in the end, they can be ready to offer you the best of themselves. Therefore, the angels ask that you have patience, that you trust in divine timing, for they are working on every detail so that this encounter happens at the perfect moment. They know that the waiting can be challenging, that the heart may feel the absence, but they want you to know that every second is being carefully orchestrated. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and what lies ahead is something grand, something that only true love can bring. This is a journey of faith, of trust in what cannot be seen, but that is felt deep in the soul. The angels invite you to remain steadfast, to keep your heart open and receptive, because the love that is being built is a gift, a blessing that few have the opportunity to experience. And they promise that when the time comes, you will be ready to receive this love with all its intensity, with all the beauty it deserves. The angels reveal that their love for you is like a river, silent and constant, flowing towards the ocean, overcoming obstacles and crossing difficult terrains. They feel that by your side, they can find something they have always sought but which, until now, seemed unattainable. However, this love is not a fleeting feeling, not a superficial emotion. It is a force that transforms them, that leads them to face their own shadows, to question old patterns, and to seek a new way of living. For them, loving you is more than a desire, it is a need of their soul, it is the path their steps have chosen. Every gesture they make towards you is a proof of courage, a silent declaration that they are willing to leave behind everything that tied them to the past. They feel that by your side, they can be themselves, without fear, without reservations. And this freedom you provide them with is so rare and precious that they are willing to give up everything that once seemed important. The angels show that this person has found strength where there was once only fear, that they are slowly freeing themselves from everything that no longer serves their growth and evolution. This process of transformation is not simple, and the angels want you to know that it is slow and profound. At times, they may seem distant or hesitant, and this may make you question if the love is really as strong as it seems. But the angels ask you to keep the faith, to trust the journey. This person is facing internal battles, dealing with ghosts from the past that try to convince them that it's not worth the risk, that it's better to stay where everything is safe and predictable. But whenever these thoughts invade them, the memory of you arises as a light that dissipates the darkness, that shows the way to a future where love is possible, where love is true. Every day, they allow themselves to dream more about the possibility of being by their side. This dream has been becoming more and more real, more and more tangible. The angels show that they are already preparing themselves, both emotionally and spiritually, to take this definitive step towards them. They feel that by their side they can build something enduring, something that withstands storms and challenges. And the angels are by their side, guiding every choice, every thought, so that they follow the path that will lead them to you. But this journey is not only theirs. The angels want you to know that you are also part of this transformation. They whisper that the love you feel for this person is a reflection of the love you also carry for yourself, of your ability to see beyond appearances, to perceive beauty where many only see imperfections. You, with your compassionate gaze and understanding, have been a mirror for this person to see their own light, to recognize that they are worthy of being loved fully and truly. The angels ask you to continue emanating this light, to continue being this welcoming and serene presence. It is your energy that strengthens this person, that gives them the courage to face their fears, to challenge their insecurities. Your peace is what inspires this person to seek a different path, to believe that love is possible and that it can be lived intensely, yet safely. You are the foundation upon which they lean to reconstruct their view of love and of themselves. Every day, this person feels they are getting closer to you, even though the steps are still small. They have been overcoming barriers, conquering internal obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. And the angels are there, by their side, strengthening them, giving them the necessary confidence to move forward. They want you to know that this journey is protected, that every detail is being carefully planned so that, at the right moment, you both are ready to fully live this love. Perhaps you have noticed some subtle changes in their behavior, small gestures that show their increasing dedication. This person has been seeking ways to show what they feel, even if discreetly. They no longer hide their feelings so much, and in moments of distraction, they let the love they often try to keep hidden shine through. The angels want you to know that these signs are just the beginning, that what is to come will be an even greater demonstration of this love, a complete and unconditional surrender. The angels ask you to be prepared to receive this love with an open heart. They want you to know that this person will bring with them a baggage of experiences, stories that may not be easy to hear. But it is important that you welcome them without judgment, that you allow them to open up, to share everything they have been carrying alone. This love is an opportunity for healing, for liberation. and you are the person who has been chosen to walk alongside them on this journey of self-discovery. And as that person approaches, the angels also ask you to look within yourself. They want you to examine their own heart, to understand what truly awaits from this love. It's time to prepare for a relationship that goes beyond the ordinary, a connection that transcends words, that touches the spiritual and the sacred. They, when deciding to leave everything behind for you, also expect to find someone willing to live this love truly, with commitment and surrender. The angels whisper that this is a time of preparation, a time in which both are being shaped and strengthened to receive this love. They ask you to trust the process, to remain calm, for everything that was destined will happen in perfect time. They assure that no obstacle will be too big, no distance too long, because what unites you is a force that transcends human understanding, an energy that connects you in the deepest of your souls. They want you to know that this person feels your presence, even from a distance. In moments of silence, in hours of reflection, they feel your energy like an invisible hug that brings them peace. The angels reveal that, even when there are no words, even when contact seems distant, this connection remains alive, pulsating like a flame that never fades. And this flame is what drives this person to continue on their transformation journey, to seek the courage to leave everything behind and live this love with you. Therefore, the angels invite you to keep your heart at peace, to trust that everything is being guided perfectly. They remind that this is just the beginning of a story that will be marked by unforgettable moments, by a love that will withstand time and adversity. They promise that what is reserved for you is something that few have the opportunity to experience, and ask you to allow yourself to live each stage of this journey with serenity and gratitude. Throughout this journey, the angels reveal that their love for you continues to grow, even if sometimes in silence, even if, at certain times, hidden behind doubts and hesitations. They often find themselves faced with choices that challenge them, that test their determination. However, the feeling they carry for you is like a beacon that illuminates the paths, that guides them towards a destination where true love becomes possible. The angels want you to understand that this is a process of learning, of growth, where every step taken towards you is a deliberate choice, a proof of how much they are willing to surrender. They feel that by your side, they can live a love that transcends the limitations imposed by fear and insecurity. For them, loving you is like finding a freedom they had long sought, but didn't know existed. This feeling is so deep that they are willing to face whatever is necessary, to let go of certainties, of comfort zones, to follow the call of the heart. The angels show me that they are detaching themselves from old beliefs, from structures that kept them trapped in a life where true love was just a distant dream. Every time they think of you, their heart races, their soul vibrates in harmony with something greater. The angels reveal that this feeling is the impulse that drives them to act, to transform their world, to create a space where you can finally share a life together. They realize that life, when lived by your side, gains a new meaning, a depth they never imagined possible. And it is this awareness that leads them to break free from constraints, to liberate themselves from others' expectations, to fully live the love that blooms in their chest. The angels reveal that, at many moments, they questioned the path they should follow. They found themselves torn between what they knew and what they feel for you, between the secure past and the uncertain future. But with each new reflection, every time their name arises in their thoughts, they realize that what you both have is something unique, a connection that cannot be explained but is felt with an intensity that surpasses logic. And so, day after day, they surrender a little more to the love they feel, letting go of their fears so that, in the end, they can be completely available to you. The angels want you to know that this process is sacred, that each choice made by them is part of a larger plan, guided by forces that transcend the physical. They ask you to maintain serenity, not to rush events, as everything is unfolding perfectly. This person is slowly shedding the armor that once protected them, allowing their vulnerability to show, letting their heart, finally, speak louder. This is a journey of trust, where they learn to release what once brought them security, to dive into the unknown that is loving you. And as they move in this direction, the angels ask you to also take this opportunity to look within yourself. They want you to examine your own heart, to ask yourself if you are ready to receive this love in its entirety. What this person brings with them is intense, a feeling that requires surrender and commitment. The angels want you to be certain that, by opening your arms to this love, you are prepared to experience something beyond the ordinary, something that touches the essence of the soul. This person has allowed themselves to dream about the future, to imagine what a life by their side would be like. They feel that the love they share is a rare opportunity, a divine gift that few have the chance to experience. This feeling is so strong that, even in moments of hesitation, the memory of you is like a flame that warms them, that encourages them to move forward. The angels show me that they have already started making plans, organizing their thoughts, making decisions that bring them closer to a new beginning by your side. Each passing day, they allow themselves to believe a little more in this love, to be enveloped by the magic of a connection that defies time and space. The angels whisper that they feel your presence, even from a distance, that in every thought, in every silence, you are by their side, like a force that supports and protects them. This invisible connection is what drives them to continue, to overcome fears, to transform their life so that one day, they can be completely free to live by your side. The angels ask you to embrace this journey with patience and understanding. They know that the path may seem long, that the heart is sometimes filled with doubts. But they assure that everything is happening according to the divine plan, that each step is a preparation for the meeting you both long for. And when that moment arrives, it will be a reunion of souls, a union where every gaze, every touch, will be a celebration of true love. Throughout this process, this person is learning to trust themselves, to believe that they deserve to be loved fully and truly. And the angels reveal that you are the source of this confidence, that it is through your love that they find the strength to overcome each challenge. They ask you to continue being that light, that serene presence that inspires confidence and peace, because that is what keeps them steady on the path that will lead them to you. This is a love that requires patience, that demands commitment from both parties. The angels show that what you have is something unique, a spiritual connection that strengthens and uplifts them. They want you to know that this love is not just about what they feel for each other, but about the transformation that this union brings to their lives. This relationship is an opportunity for growth, for healing, where each becomes the best version of themselves alongside the other. Now the angels ask you to trust, to surrender to the process, to allow things to happen in their own time. They remind you that true love does not need to be rushed, as it is strong enough to withstand time, to flourish at the right moment. They assure you that what you are experiencing is a preparation journey, where each experience, each lesson, is shaping you to receive this love in its fullness. The angels, at the end of this message, invite you to remain with an open heart, to embrace each sign that this person gives you, as they are proofs of the love they carry for you. They ask you to be prepared, as what lies ahead is a union where love and truth will be the foundation of everything. And they guarantee that when that moment arrives, you will understand that the whole process was worth it, that each challenge, each wait, was part of a love story that transcends the ordinary, a story guided and blessed by the angels. The angels now reveal that the moment of greatest transformation is approaching. They who hesitated so much, who so often got lost in their own fears, now feel that the love they have for you is the force guiding them, directing them towards the truth that has always been in front of them. They realize clearly that they are ready to leave everything behind for you, to live the love that until then seemed only a distant dream. This is the beginning of a new phase, where both will be called to fully surrender, to allow themselves to feel and live this love without barriers. The love that you and they share is a divine gift, a rare opportunity that the angels have protected and guided. They show that they are finally ready to open their heart, to share with you everything they carry, all the parts of themselves that they used to keep hidden. This is the moment when they feel strong enough to show themselves as they truly are, to break free from the masks and barriers that protected them but also kept them distant from living love to its fullest. The angels ask you to prepare for a new beginning, for a journey where both will be challenged to grow, to overcome old limitations, and to discover the true meaning of a union that transcends the ordinary. They want you to know that this love was destined for you from the beginning, that this connection is a blessing, a bond that transcends lifetimes and now reaches its moment of fulfillment. They invite you to look within, to strengthen your heart and faith, because what is to come is something grand, something that few souls have the opportunity to experience. Every moment of waiting, every doubt, and every difficulty faced so far were necessary parts of this preparation. The angels reveal that this is the moment when everything starts to make sense, when every piece fits perfectly into the divine plan that has always been in progress. They were chosen to live this love, to be the person who awakens the best in the soul, who brings out the light that they may not even have known they possessed. And they, in turn, will be a mirror for you, revealing aspects of your own being that are ready to grow and flourish. As this person approaches, deciding to embrace this love, the angels ask you to maintain serenity, to welcome each gesture, each word, with an open heart and without haste. They show that this is a journey that still needs care, that requires patience and understanding. This is the kind of love that does not rush, for its foundation is deep and true. And the angels will be there by your side, guiding each step, blessing each choice, so that this love is built on solid ground, on truth and devotion. This person has already taken the first steps, and the angels want you to know that every day, they feel more certain that the love they carry is strong enough to overcome any obstacle. They are willing to build a future by your side, a future where both can truly be who they are, without masks, without reservations. And although the path still holds challenges, the angels assure you that you will have the strength to overcome them, as you are united by a bond that transcends time and space, a love that has been blessed and guided from the beginning. The angels ask you to, at this moment, reflect on what you truly desire for this union. They show that now is the time to set intentions, to open their heart to receive this love fully. This person carries with them a story, experiences that were not always easy, and the angels ask you to be ready to welcome all of this, to be a presence of light and love in their life. They show that by receiving this love with gratitude and patience, you will be opening the doors to a union that will be a source of joy, growth, and healing for both. This journey, the angels assure, is sacred. It is a path that not only brings you together as a couple, but also elevates your souls, allowing you to evolve and transform in ways you may not yet fully understand. Every step, every shared moment, is an essential part of this divine plan, and the angels will be by your side at all times, strengthening the bond that unites you, protecting this union against any energy that tries to interfere. So, in this moment of revelation and surrender, the angels invite you to affirm your faith and love, to believe that what is to come is greater and more beautiful than any expectation you may have. They ask you to write in the comments the affirmation, "I receive this love in my life," as a way to seal this energy, to show the universe that you are ready to receive all that this union has to offer. The angels want you to know that true love is a rare gift, and that you and this person were chosen to live it, to experience a connection that heals, transforms, elevates. They ask you to trust, to allow divine timing to do its part, for everything is being guided perfectly. And they promise that when you are finally together, it will be as if all the challenges, all the waiting were worth it, because what you will have is a love that few have the privilege to know. Finally, the angels leave a message of hope and certainty. You are on the right path, and everything that is meant for you will find its way to you. They ask you to keep the faith, to move forward with an open heart, because the love that is coming is a gift, a present that will transform your life in ways you can't even imagine yet. Believe, trust, and be ready to live a love story that is unique, blessed, and guided by the angels. Now that you have reached the end of this transformative message, I want to invite you to do something essential for your spiritual journey and to strengthen this connection with the angels and the love you wish to live. Imagine for a moment, what would it be like to have this kind of guidance, this kind of direction and revelation by your side every day? Close your eyes and allow yourself to feel the power that this would have in your life. At this very moment, an opportunity is before you. A simple yet profoundly powerful invitation that can open the doors to a journey filled with answers and paths that illuminate your soul. By signing up, you will be choosing to be closer to the messages of the angels, closer to the love you wish to manifest. You won't just be clicking a button, you will be opening the door to a new level of understanding, love, and wisdom in your life. You deserve to receive this guidance. You deserve to connect daily with the essence of the angels. Feel the value of this, how much this connection can transform the way you see the world, how you relate to those you love, and especially, how you build the story of your heart. Click the sign up button now and allow yourself to receive, daily, the light and guidance that the angels have in store for you. See this registration as a step you take towards the life you have always dreamed of. Close your eyes for a second and feel the power of a simple gesture, the power it carries. Imagine their future illuminated by each of these messages, guiding their heart and bringing the clarity that is often lacking. Feel what it's like to open your life to what the universe has for you. Click on Sign Up now, because the love you desire, the transformation you deserve, and the answers you seek are just one step away. Trust the call you feel now, listen to the whisper of the angels guiding you, and make that choice. Take possession of that power. Sign up and allow that connection with the divine, with love, and with your own essence to become a reality. Now is the time. Do not postpone what your soul is asking for. This simple act is what creates the bridge to a path of love and light. So click on Sign Up now and take that step towards the love that is waiting for you. Feel that decision in your heart and allow yourself to open to this journey of revelations and blessings.